Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, let's ring the bell. All right. So let's see. Let's see who's gonna come play with me today. It is Sunday, March 13th, 12th,
Yeah, 13.
13th. Sunday, March 13th. The new week is starting. Hopefully, the truck's ready. Kill that light. All right, let's see. We got Nick Ferdinand in the house. What's up, Nick?
My thing. Are they hearing you okay?
Oh, can you hear me? She says she's not hearing me.
Yeah, my phone's up.
Are you guys hearing me? Strap on spelled backwards is no parts. Lucas, are you hearing me? Okay, Alan says yes. Man, it took you guys someone long enough to say if I was here. Turn your volume up. Put your headset on.
No, I disconnected the Bluetooth.
Okay. Well, if you guys are hearing me, I don't know what's wrong with her phone. I think she's not connected to Bluetooth still, but anyways, hey Brad, how you doing? Alan, what's happening? Tommy, what's up? Tim, what's happening? And Strapling, we got that. Lucas, you are not first. That is correct. Highway Alley says, hey y'all, Texans, hope everything is going great. Yeah, everything's going kind of good, I guess. It's getting, I don't know, sitting in a hotel room is kind of getting to me, but
it's getting kind of old.
I really don't feel like going out and doing anything, so, you know, it's kind of a catch-22, as they say. Man, let me put that blind on that light. It's freaking blinding me.
Yesterday you wanted it bright.
I know, but that was because the GoPro. This thing don't need it as bright.
Oh.
But you can't get the light on. There we go.
Yeah, you look fine.
Okay, of course I look fine. Fine as wine.
Fine as wine.
Jeremy's in the house. How you doing, Jeremy? Good. Sounds okay. Now, so you know what? I think we're on a little bit of a delay. That's what happened. Dan dies in Motown, and yeah, everyone can hear me now. Cool. And they hear Melissa. What's up, 10 count? Cool Fritz in the house.
Hey, there's Kelly.
Trucker Crespo, what's going on? Hello from Cali. You're in California. I'm sorry. What are you paying for fuel out there? $800 a gallon? The wife never hears. Yeah, you're right.
The wife has selective hearing.
We got on the tube wannabe, a bunch of squirrels. Yep. Johnson's Logic. How you doing, man? I got a few videos I really need to get going. And Kelly Smith, what's up? So we're good, guys. I just had an avalanche of lampshade, and to put the lampshade back on right, I got to take the light bulb out.
Take your head off, put the lampshade on your head.
So I guess I'll just bear with this friggin' bright ass light in my eyes. Because oh wait, I can put it on upside down. There we go. See? Nope, that didn't work either. I better just leave it alone. So anyways, I misspoke, I think, on the last live when I told you how much weight I've lost since 2 weeks before surgery when they started me on the liquid diet there. Melissa did the math and she says it was 48 pounds. So I've almost lost 50 pounds. I've probably lost 50 pounds. I haven't weighed myself in a few days because I don't have a scale here. So man, yeah, it's pretty awesome. If so, then I'm getting closer to the goal. Oh, Johnson Logic's in Springfield. Yeah, so are we. Yippee-ki-yay, Texas people. Absolutely. $4.57 a gallon. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, that's not too bad. So I've seen on the news that there's some $7, $6 a gallon places. Yeah, you broke it, you bought it. You know what? But this place, they wouldn't know if it was broke before or after me. You know, This ain't the Hyatt or Oasis or anything. This is
But it sure ain't the crack house next to it.
no, it's not an absolute crack house. It's a partial crack house. When the crack house next door is full, that's where they come over here. That's with the prime discount. Did you add tax back in there though? I think California taxes are like $36 a gallon. That's one thing a lot of people mess up when they look at Prime's discount. They forget that's less taxes too. So you got to go to the tax book and see what, if you want to find out exactly how much you're paying and see how much taxes are. Some of these states have pretty ridiculous taxes, and I'm sure California is one of them. But guys, I'm pretty impressed. We're going to talk a little bit about the weight loss deal because I'm excited about it, and if I can do it, so can you. If you get a gastric sleeve, I mean, I don't want to act like I'm doing it. I don't want to act like I'm doing it without help. But we walked to Walmart today, which basically, if you're not familiar with the Econo Lodge, it's going to go up the street, I don't know, 100 yards, 50 yards, across the street, and then probably 200-300 yards to Walmart or more. Walked over there, went grocery shopping, carried the bags back, and when I got back, I sat down, and this is how I was breathing. That's cool because I was at the point to where bending over to pick something up would cause me to lose my breath. I can now actually bend over, which is cool, without squatting. So I'm a happy guy. Everything's cool. What's up, Lugnut? Well, that's what okay, right, okay, I didn't get it. I saw you at the yard. You look like you lost weight for sure. Yeah, how come you didn't say hi, man? I mean, put a face to the name. Oh, are you over at the campus? It does kind of suck, though, to be over here in Springfield probably for a week, and we're probably never even going to go to the Oasis. I mean, there's no reason for it. There's no drinking. I'm not going to watch her drink, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't want to drink.
There's no eating steak. I guess we can get one steak and split it, but the problem is...
I might not agree with you.
Yeah, I was going to say, the problem is I ate a steak at home, a little 4-ounce piece, and it didn't agree with me at all. It sat in my stomach like a freaking rock. Hey, did you guys know? I'm gonna have to stand up to this. See, I don't normally show my body on these things, but did you guys know that this ain't your stomach? This is your stomach up here?
Well, the things you learn.
I never knew that. I was tripping out. I always say stomach ache when my bowels are aching, I guess. But
that's all your intestines.
I kept, after the surgery, I kept having pain up here when I'd eat, and I kept saying, "Oh, that must be the hernia they fixed, which is up in this area." But even now, when I eat, if I eat too fast or too much, it hurts right there. And Melissa's all, "Oh, duh, that's your stomach." I'm like, "What? No, it's not."
That's why I always told you I was sitting in my chest.
Yeah, she had to Google it and show me pictures of it because I didn't believe her. I'm like, "No, my stomach's down here where it's all fat."
No, it's your intestines.
I thought I was fat down there because your stomach was fat, but no, I guess it's your intestines are bloated or what?
No, it's
oh, it's just fat like blubber.
Under your skin.
Right, like blubber. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna have to. If I lose weight and that fat is just hanging, you're gonna have to gnaw it off.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, just put gnaw pieces off and eat it.
No, it's okay.
Oh, you're at the Oasis. Okay. Cool. Oh, duh. That's right. You don't work for Prime anymore. Why would you be at?
I was gonna say he don't work for Prime. How's he at campus?
I don't know. I'm not thinking.
You've done a lot of that lately.
And hey, now you've done a lot of that. Timothy Turbo 2 says, "I just ate homemade tacos. They were great." Let me ask you this: were they hard shell or soft shell? No, that's not right.
Soft shell?
Were they hard shell or soft shell? Hey, Stefan, what's happening, my man? I ain't heard from you in a while. Ain't seen you in a while. You still over here at Prime, or did you go somewhere bigger and better, or what? These are the questions the subscribers want to know. What happened to Stefan? We all know Lucas Wilsterman done left BLC, which was pulled for Prime. Soft, okay. Now, did you use ground beef or did you use like a carne asada or chopped up steak? And What kind of things did you put on it? Did you just put hot sauce or salsa and onion, cilantro? I want to know what they taste. You know, if you tell me what you put on, I'll know what they taste like, and I'll either be jealous or I'll go, I don't like those kind. Oh wait, what kind of tacos don't I like? Soft is the best option. That is absolutely right. Soft is the best option. Although sometimes you're craving a crunch. Um, you know, so I'll throw a tortilla and pork. Okay, you lost me there. Wah, wah, wah. I don't care for pork much on a taco. Now, pork chops and pork everything else I dig, but taco pork, I'm not a fan of. I don't generally like shredded meat in my tacos. I have two till end of lease. New truck comes in June. I have two till what? 2 months till end of the new truck comes in June. Okay, yeah, my truck should be here on Wednesday. No, it's here and now, um, but it should be done by Wednesday. Well, I don't know. It might be at the yard. Friday it was at Freightliner, so I don't know if they were bringing it back to the yard or if Freightliner was going to just take it over. Are they going to pick it up on Monday? Because I assume Freightliner was closed on the weekend and take it over to Stripes and stuff on Monday. Um, but I'm excited to see it after Stripes and stuff gets a hold of it because man, guys, it's going to be awesome.
What is?
The truck, the
Oh.
decals on the
Oh,
truck.
yeah, it is.
Cheese and hot sauce. Okay, well, yeah, if it was beef, I'd like a little cilantro, onion, some salsa. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of shredded pork. I mean, I'll eat it, you know, because I'm fat. I'll eat anything, but I'm not a big fan of shredded pork on tacos. I mean, I can eat it, you know, in a bowl and whatnot. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. We went over there on Wednesday, no, Thursday, and finalized the design. And they went ahead and they were gonna print it up so it's ready as soon as the truck gets there. Prime, if they pull off what they say they're gonna pull off, I'll be amazed. I'm thinking they say Wednesday, I'm thinking Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Sunday, or something. But if they actually get it done by Wednesday, I'm gonna be freaking amazed. Um, that would be awesome. And now, the truck originally was supposed to be black, but I changed the color up. I think the design, don't you think the decals would have worked better in a black truck?
No, I think it's perfect.
They would have had to change coloring on some stuff,
No,
but
I like the coloring.
but
It
I
would've
just
been
I
cheap.
couldn't get a hold. I couldn't get my mind wrapped around a black Freightliner. One, bad memories from training. Two, I just don't think Freightliners look all that good black.
I'm not thrilled with it.
Peterbilts look awesome. Kenworths look awesome. But Freightliners, I don't know. Their lines just don't do it with black. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. So I went ahead with the Platinum Pearl, which I have yet to see in person. I mean, I might have seen a platinum Pearl. No. Platinum Pearl truck on the yard and just didn't know it. I think I know what color because you know on paper the colors are always different. I love the pastel colors on the Freightliners. Yeah, that's funny you say that because originally, and this is no BS, originally before I came up with this big design I wanted to put on the truck, I was going to get the powder blue Freightliner. And you know how people, they put a stripe down the body line right there, like in the center of the door and the center of the hood, and it tapers off and goes to nothing. I was going to do a powder blue, and then I was going to have them put like a flat or powder or a semi-flat pink stripe on it. I thought that would look good. And then just with, you know, David H. Logistics or whatever. But then I decided to go with this crazy design, so it killed that idea. Platinum silver. Oh, I bet you that your current truck is platinum silver. Okay, I know what that looks like because I've seen your truck. Let's see. Life happens by the mile says I just got called up and crucified for my last video saying that lease makes more than company and told him I needed to take that video down or I was going to be in trouble. Wait,
What?
I was just crucified by my last video saying that lease makes more than company. Lease does make more than company.
Yeah.
I've done several videos on that and told him I needed to take that video down or I was getting in trouble.
I don't know.
What? Why would they? Yeah. I mean, you're stating facts. Lease makes more than company.
Mhm.
Hey, David, I'm happy for you and your wife to get your new truck. Well, thank you. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you much.
Yeah, I'm pretty darn excited.
That would be beautiful. I wanted to do teal, but right now I don't get to order a truck. Okay. Yeah, teal would be cool. But yeah, no, I thought the powder blue and the pink and some lettering and whatnot, and I think that would have been I think that would have been good. I tell you what, it would have been a whole hell of a lot cheaper than what we did. That hurt the pocketbook, boy, but I think it's going to be worth it. How does it go from icy to I need to run my AC overnight? Well, that's trucking. Lucas has seen the design. Lucas, you think the truck's going to look pretty good or what? Flatbed gang. Oh, shit, boys. Jump on them. No, I like you flat boys, flatbed guys, because the more of you that are out there means the less I will have to do it. Because if there weren't any, they would start going, okay, we're gonna have to force people to run flatbed. I have much respect for you flatbedders, man, running that hot sun in the cold winter. Hey, Florida boy, how you doing? How you doing? What's up with you? Lucky man, Florida is, other than a little rain, it's pretty cool. He told me I better take that video down or I would be in trouble. Because you said that lease makes more money than company? You need to shoot me over that link to the, did you take it down? Did you put it on private or on whatchamacallit? What's it called? Unlisted. Unlisted, you can shoot me a link to that. I'd like, I could, hell, I could block you out if that need be so you don't get in trouble and see what that video and put that video back out. Because I ain't never got told you can't do a video on lease. Lucas says it's going to be badass. Right on. If Lucas likes it, it's going to be cool because Lucas is kind of a pain in the ass to get him to like anything.
What did Christopher say? I bet Melissa is to get into the new truck.
I bet Melissa is to get into the, probably excited to get into the new truck.
I am very excited
Yes.
to get into the new
Matter
truck.
of fact, the gal from Leeson taking care of it told me, I said, okay, well, when should I call to see what's up just in case we do have to get into a loaner because something goes wrong? She goes, oh, well, call Monday. She goes, the truck should be ready by Wednesday. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'll probably call you Tuesday or Wednesday. And I know what's going to happen come tomorrow. Melissa's going to be call her. And then I'll just tell her, you call her.
I will, too.
That's fine. You got my driver's code.
I want to know if it's on the lot. I want to walk over to it.
Yeah, you can talk to her because she'll get a kick out of it. You go, nah, I gotta see this thing, or I want to know what's up.
If it's here, I can't wait.
Yeah.
It probably won't be here yet, though.
No, it's
the graphics.
Yeah, it's got to go get graphics. Yeah. 10 count says, LOL, David can now bend over, make her great.
And he can too. He touches his toes.
No, babe, that's not what he's talking about.
Oh, no.
He's being a Lucas or a Jeremy.
I see.
Oh shit!
Dang.
Cannot wait to see your truck. Yeah, I'm dying to show it. I'm dying to show it. And see, I don't know if I should do a live and show it, or if I should do a recorded video.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I think maybe a recorded video.
I think so.
Because then I can actually show each piece of the truck and not have to worry about comments. And then, I mean, I guess I can go live another day and we can talk about it or whatnot.
I think you should video it.
Yeah, because that way I can do it with the GoPro and edit it and do all kinds of fun stuff to it.
I just, there's going to be a lot of people at the terminal that see it before you do.
Yeah, that's all right.
I want to see it now.
Tom says, in the shop with Tom over there on Instagram. Hey, I didn't hear what truck are you getting? A freight? Yeah, I'm getting a Freightliner, a Platinum Pearl Freightliner. Right on. I'm gonna have to go check that thing out then. Now remember though, remember, don't get yourself fired over a stupid ass YouTube video. Um, I've always said if my fleet manager called me and said it's got to go down, boom, it's down, done. Which he did. He did call me on one of my videos, and he said, "Hey, you don't have to take it down, but I would suggest taking it down until this is resolved." I just never put it back up because it wasn't a really good video. I was showing the damage and the accident scene where I had where I got rear-ended by another semi, and I was showing, his truck all blown out and stuff, but I never put it back up but he said take it down, which he was right. Take it down because it's not a closed case yet. You don't want nothing to be misconstrued in that video. Then again, my fleet manager is a very CYA kind of guy. And the guy who was saying that to me got fired from Prime. What did he get fired for? I'm trying to think. Who just got fired? Was it trucker dude Brent? No, who just got fired?
I don't know.
Oh no, that was a chick. That was a chick that I just did the video on. Who was it? Spill the beans. I mean, you don't have to if it's a secret who it is. That's cool. But I'm just curious on who just got fired. Prime is a company that's pretty easy to get fired because they don't tolerate too much screwing around or screwing up.
Stick right to them.
Yeah, guys, they just started I don't know if they had any policies before. I know they didn't have any policies before. If I remember right, somebody in a YouTube video was, hey, they don't have any policies, so how can they get on me about my videos? But they did at a driver's meeting bring up that any driving a truck and filming is no.
Isn't it a fireable offense?
It's a fireable offense, but I didn't watch the video. Jeremy did, and he told me about it, so I don't know if they said you'd get fired.
Right,
but I mean, I could imagine, depending on what you're doing, is going to be depending on whether you lose your job or not. Your video about Kirsty was much worse. Mine was positive. They just didn't like what I had to say. Okay. And it was like your fleet manager. Oh, my fleet manager called me on one of my videos, and I took it down before the conversation was done. That's what I did with mine. As he was talking, I go, okay, it's down.
And that was only that one video. He's never talked.
Otherwise, yeah, no, he's never. I've never had anybody say anything. Now, I was smart when Bags got fired. A bunch of people were making videos about it, and every one of them got told or asked to take it down. I know a couple guys got hauled into the terminal to be asked to take it down. I don't know if they did that because they figured that the guy would not do it otherwise. But then again, why in the hell would they want you to take down a video because you say you can make more money in leasing? It's true. I mean, it's true. But then again, wow, I got to watch it. I'm going to watch that video after this. I'm going to watch that video after this. I want to see what's up. Should be a no-no. What should be a no-no? Good old Bags couldn't. That's right, old Steph on there.
Boy, something must be happening in Springfield.
Yeah.
Ambulances and police.
On YouTube. Well, not necessarily no sex in the truck. No sex with the student in the truck. They probably frown on lot lizards too.
But if you got a husband.
No, we don't do anything in that truck. That's just gross. That's just gross. If the truck is rocking, baby, don't come a knocking.
David, I don't have a man crush on you, but you are looking great. Oh, how sweet, Brandon. Shit.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, filming should be a no-no. Yeah, filming while a truck is moving or Well, you're driving a truck, filming, and here's the thing: I've done it before, and I kind of realized not a good idea, so I stopped doing it. Generally, if you get driving videos out of me, they're going to be in a
Sounded like
parking
they
lot.
stopped right out
Yeah,
here.
right out here. Let's go look at the crackheads get arrested.
Yeah.
It's going to be in a parking lot or whatnot. Also, I did a video that similar to the one that whatnots. So what I started doing, if I'm going to do a driving video, I take the footage off my dash cam, and then obviously you'll see the video on my dash cam. You'll just hear me randomly talk, not to the camera, but maybe to Melissa or somebody calls me. I'm not doing a commentary. When I do the commentary is when I'm editing it, I'll do a voiceover on it and talk about what needs to be said on it. That way there is no distraction while driving by talking to the camera. Because I do agree. Myself, I could sit and talk on the phone or talk on the camera, GoPro, all day long and not get distracted from it. But that doesn't mean everybody will. There's some people who can't drive and smoke a cigarette at the same time.
I don't smoke. I
Years ago,
years ago.
years ago, like 25 or 30, when you smoked, you couldn't drive and smoke at the same time.
Now I couldn't.
There. So.
Now I drink coffee and drive. Shut up.
Ah, shit. That's a distraction. You should never drink coffee and drive.
How else am I gonna be awake?
You have to pull over and take a sip.
And we'd never make our 90s.
True. This light is freaking killing me. I wonder if I turn it off. Hold on, let me see.
You'd probably be fine. Yeah, you still look normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it, but my eyeballs already hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see my computer running in the background there. It's updating to Windows 11. Oh, see, now this eye is blind now I turned it off. Okay, let's see. What's up, Scotty? How you doing? How you doing? Brandon says, and like you said, trainees should not film, talk, or even be on any electronics during any logged hours. 100%, guys. I am so passionate about that. If you're on my truck as a student, you need to learn, you need to absorb everything I got to say, not worry about, that's my hometown over there. Can we stop and I can film? Or can I film as I go by the off-ramp? No, man, that's just not, I mean, I'll do a little filming when I'm sitting in the passenger seat. And if I start distracting Melissa at all, I mean, you guys probably seen one where I yelled at her, hey, no, this is for me, not for you. Because I was like, oh, look at that cool house. And she goes, where? No, I'm talking to the camera.
I don't miss cool
You
houses.
know?
I'm very, very aware of those.
So is that oh, that's the phone glaring in my glasses. I got to get anti-glare for my glasses. They say if you pull them down, no, I look stupid. I forgot what I was talking about though. Okay, what does Stripes charge by the hour or just a flat fee based?
Per job?
It's basically what they did.
Cheers.
You're doing it again. I was talking to somebody on the phone trying to tell a story, and every couple of seconds she kept. It's like, let me tell a story.
You have to hear from the peanut gallery, okay?
Okay, so what they did is she did the design of my truck. No.
See,
that's not right.
That's why I talk over you.
Make me lock you in the bathroom.
No.
Okay, we went in there. Okay, I'm connected back on the Wi-Fi.
Life Happens by the Mile sent you $19.99.
Oh shit! Well, thank you. Okay, I'm back, man. Jesus, this freaking thing. Thanks for the $19.99 there. Really appreciate that. Oh, where was I? Okay. So how they charge? So they went over and she kind of looked at what I wanted, and then she called over some dude. I guess he's like the boss, and he goes, "Okay, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 100 panels of whatever. It's gonna be X amount of dollars." And that's how they priced it. I don't even think they priced it as far as colors or anything. because she really didn't have much. Well, she had kind of a rough draft of some things on the side of the truck. Okay, I found where I was at. Cool. Fred says there are some people who can't drive, period. You're right. Yeah. And Lucas says, Joe, don't make me. He probably said, don't make me start throwing toasters. Is Joe here? I didn't see Joe. Oh, there's Joe. How you doing, Joe? Jump me, stupid fucking Wi-Fi. Oops.
Busted.
It signed out and signed back in real quick, and I lost connection. I understand I have 5G too. Jesus, this son of a bastard. Okay, so plus I'm trying to fix a problem with my computer. It's got issues, so I'm thinking maybe because my computer keeps telling me, like, if you do update computer, the update that's left is it wants me to do Windows 11. So I talked to somebody about it, and they're like, "Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's just a different format with a couple of different things." Oh, now I don't look great. Well, damn. Turn the light back on. Now I feel got my complex came back. Oh. Joe says, Lucas, are you going to start throwing toasters at me again? Yeah, Lucas is a weirdo. Do you have my number? Do I have your number? I don't have your number. Yeah, thanks. That's $19.99, man. Melissa's gonna get a Starbucks. I would say I was gonna get tacos, but
No, I'll get a Starbucks.
but I don't get tacos anymore. Joe says Lucas already sent a jar of Vaseline to the county jail in County, Illinois. Why did I read that out loud? Oh man. My truck color is platinum pearl. Ben says you don't recommend Windows 11. Stay with 10 if you can. But why? I mean,
Yeah, mine's fine.
from what I understand and from what she says, it didn't. It looks like it's just a platform change.
Yeah, to start.
You know, and you're right. I was not going to do it at all. I mean, I thought my last computer that I had before I went trucking was Windows 7.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, I still have 3 of them that I just ripped the hard drives out, smashed them, and got to dispose of the computer. Because, you know, they're Windows 7. Now, one thing I didn't do is I didn't read about Windows 11 to see if they're having problems with it, which I normally do. But, yeah, hopefully it fixes my problem with the computer. I don't think it will because when I actually read the error code, what it is on my reaction program I use, my recorder, they now have where you can put a green screen behind you, or you can just cut yourself out and make black screen, which is what I want to do because I'm sick of having dumb backgrounds back here. So I want to just make it black screen. Well, after running black screen for about a minute or two, it error codes out, shuts the program off, and I read that it's could be due to that. Oh, when you go to click on it, it tells you how it uses a lot of performance of your computer, and if you have problems, don't use it. Da 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 da. My computer's pretty tough though, as far as performance goes, so I figured it would be able to do it. If you have long haul, Gypsy's number, she has my number. So does Lyle from No Hippie. Do we have long haul Gypsy's number?
Not that I am aware of.
No. Do we text her? No, we just Facebook. I mean,
Yeah.
trying to. Yeah. We just Facebook. So I do not.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah.
If you couldn't lease purchase, would you have released? Oh, absolutely, I'd have released. Absolutely, I'd have released. You make more money leasing, especially if you're running a team truck or training. I'm trying to talk to a friend into going to work for Prime Incorporated. Right on. Right on. Although there's some kind of a weird hiring thing going on I didn't look into because I've been so busy. As you guys know, I was off for a month and a half. Getting surgery, doing a lot of work around the house as far as putting up making shelves and things, putting them together. And then we we traded our Dodge for a Tahoe. It needed a little bit of work, so I had to do that, which normally I couldn't do. But calling the mechanics, trying to get a mechanic to work on it, they all flaked. And the one guy who said, well, yeah, we're going to just change all these parts. And it's no, I don't like doing that. So I actually went in, diagnosed it, and fixed it. Yeah, I used to work on cars, not professionally, but I used to build cars and all that good stuff. It just sucks because I don't have the tools anymore. I had to actually go to AutoZone and get a loaner tool, a vacuum pump, and freon gauges so I can charge the system after I fixed it. Put a new evaporator in it, which was fun. But a lot of guys, I know that, but a lot of guys going to other lease purchase companies, leaving Prime altogether. Yeah, a lot of guys because they couldn't lease purchase, they left because of it. I've never looked into other companies that are doing lease purchases and what they're whether are they is it as good a deal
I'm
or
happy
whatnot.
at Prime.
I've talked to her about leaving Prime a few times, taking the new truck and moving on, but she pretty much says she'll divorce me if I do.
Not leaving Prime. Unless you are, and I'll stay working with them. Nope.
Oh, you'll run your own truck without me?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell her problem is.
I'm
Bring your
old,
vehicle to
you're
me, I
old,
can fix
let's live
them.
our
Yeah.
life out here.
I had to put a new evaporator in I had to put a new radiator in. Didn't notice this when I bought it because it doesn't leak on the ground, but I was doing something under the hood and I noticed a water spot on the radiator. So I kept an eye on it. Oh, because it ended up saying needs coolant. So I kept an eye on this little wet spot and it was wet every day. And I cleaned it up and there's a little crack in it. Probably could have just epoxied it together because it was plastic housing, but new radiator was cheap. So I boom. That way I flushed all the coolant out of it. And then the air conditioner didn't work, which I diagnosed and fixed that because I still had my leak detector from my appliance repair days, which that thing found that problem right away. When do you think they're going to open it back up for as purchasing? At this point, I mean, I've heard a couple things through the grapevine, but they're in the grapevine, so we'll leave them there because you know how that goes. It's usually changes a lot from that. But one of the things me and my buddy were talking about as soon as they pulled the leasing is, are they going to bring the lease purchase back at the same price, or are they going to bring it up because of how much how hard it is to get the trucks? I don't think they should. I think they should leave the deal they got because it is a good deal. It's going to get people lease purchasing. But then the other thing is that they're really not making great money off a lease purchase compared to a regular lease. And this is all speculation, okay? So even if it causes some people to leave, there's always a person to come in and fill the seat. Maybe they won't bring lease purchase back. Maybe they're like, no, we'd rather have people just leasing. But I don't know. The way I understood it when they did this is it's a temporary thing and it's going to come back, I guess, once they can start getting trucks. So we'll see. But I was surprised as hell when they did that. And it seems like they're getting, trucks in, but it must not be enough to satisfy their deal because we got offered to look at two brand new Freightliners the other day, and over there at Stripes and stuff, there was like 3 or 4 brand new Volvos. There was a couple of Peterbilts over there. There was a couple of Freightliners. I think there was a lightweight over there. Getting the tribal stuff put on with the Prime Inc. They were all sitting there waiting to come back to the mothership here. So it's not that they're not getting them. And yeah, I did. I said Volvos. Oh, and I think I think my truck is a 23 model. I thought it would be a 22 since it's early 22, but my truck number starts with 263. And the 2 is for lease purchase, 6 is Freightliner, and then if it's like before, the 3 is going to be the year. So it should have been a 262, but I don't know if I've ever seen a 262. So I'm not sure about their numbering system they're doing on it. I'm just assuming they're using the same system. Then we got to pick our last 3 numbers, which was cool. So it might be a 23. I don't know for sure though. With the outrageous price of gasoline, I started refusing any DoorDash deliveries that didn't pay at least $2 a mile or more. Yeah, gas is just gone just mental. Ben says, "Oh, so is Melissa tying the main not at Prime? Wait, hold on. Okay, let me look at his next one here. No question, Prime cares more about their business over your long-term career plans. Okay, so it's Melissa. Oh, so is Melissa tying, or maybe it's trying the main not at, I don't know what you
I
said,
don't
Ben.
understand.
And yeah, Ben, no question, Prime cares more about their business over long-term, over your long-term career plans. Well, you got to remember, Prime is still a business. Now, do they help drivers out? Yeah. Um, there's a lot of drivers been here a lot of years. Uh, so there's a reason for that. But you got to remember, they still got to protect themselves first and make their money first. So yeah, it's going to be a point to where they're like, well, the other problem with Prime puts in policies, man, and I'll tell you what, and this is the way you're supposed to do it, but they will not bend on a policy, man. I've seen it a few times. So, I mean, that's good and bad. It's good because now everybody gets treated the same. It's bad because, man, I want special treatment. My lease is up in September, and at least made decision to make it September if I'm gonna go to another company or stay. Enjoy being a trainer, and I'm good at it. Well, that's good. So if you're training in your lease, you're making some pretty damn good money. Um, yeah, I've never actually looked into other leases, at other lease purchases at other companies. I wouldn't want to go to a company that's doing mileage because I know a lot of these other companies they'll do $1 a mile all miles or $1.09 a mile all miles and things like that. I don't think I would want to do that. I'd want to stick to one of the few companies that do percentage, um, just because most of the time, probably 99% of the time, you're going to make more money off percentage than off per mile. Okay, Ben says, I met Melissa is the main reason you're staying at Prime through thick and thin.
Yep.
Yes, because I already was going to leave a couple of times.
And I said, nope.
And yeah, she said, no. Now, having said that, let me say this. Regardless of what she says or wants, I'm not saying I'm leaving Prime, but I am going to look into something because I'm just curious about it. As a backup plan,
Backup.
I can feel the
I'm
stare.
dead in 10 years. Okay, so let's.
No. I've seen, if something goes sideways over here. But no, my plan's not to leave as of now. But I mean, I'm not gonna, if something better's coming around that makes sense,
Nothing.
I'm gonna take it. You got to get over what? Wait,
No.
Prime's a great company. They are a great
Prime,
company,
I'm going
but
straight to a school bus. Period.
so what you're saying is I'll be running solo?
Yep. I'll go to a school bus.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first.
I like Prime.
Well, I like Prime too, but what if you can make more money and go home more at another company?
You can't. You can go home as much as you want with Prime.
But you don't make money when you go home. So what I'm saying is,
It does.
no, but look at this. Say we're making $1,000 a week at Prime, okay? Now, what if we went to company X and so $1,000 a week and we can take 2 days off every month, okay? Now, what if company X will make $2,000 a week, so now we can take 4 days off every month and still make the same money?
Good luck finding that company. It's a dream. There's nobody out there like that.
But if you don't look, how do you know?
Well, look all you want.
Okay, well then that's all I'm gonna do.
But I ain't leaving Prime.
Damn it, Prime. You got a hold of her.
Lucas says it's okay, David. Come team. You can team with Lucas. I'll run your truck.
Oh, no, Lucas and I will team in my truck.
There you go. And I'll go and get another truck.
Now, I
Or
wouldn't
bus.
team with Lucas for two reasons. Reason number one is he likes going through Wyoming. Okay.
Yeah, what is that all about?
End to the northwest,
Wow.
winter, summer, whatever. He doesn't care. He goes. And now he don't chain up, guys, so that means he sits a lot when he's going through there. The other reason why I wouldn't team with Lucas is because he talks about chaining up, and I ain't doing it. I ain't doing either one. Oh man.
Yeah, today at breakfast I was talking, there was a guy in there that he carries the socks. He don't do the snow, but he carries them in case he gets pulled over.
Right, yeah, that's why I gotta call Prime. Prime's hooking me up on not paying me for my chains. I gotta call tomorrow the flatbed dude and see if the truck came back and if he got my chains out. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do if they pull the old fast one and nope, your chains, the truck's gone, your chains were left in it, so we're not paying you. Cause that, Now, I did buy socks. I got a good deal on three sets of used socks. Now, when I say used, they've never been taken out of the package, but they were bought and people were leaving Prime. So they're like, here, take this for 50 cents on the dollar. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. So I'm just putting socks on the truck, not to ever use them unless, maybe I get stuck in a parking lot or something and have to. But to lighten the truck up without those chains, that's a lot of weight on there. And to make myself legal.
Joe Jordan, Lucas, if David teams with you, I'll send you both a jar of Vaseline. Does he know that Vaseline's old school? Does he not know?
Yeah, it's KY Jelly Bunny.
I mean, come on, really? You're old. You're like totally old school, like these super truckers. No.
Yeah. Well, he was an old school trucker. They used Vaseline back then.
Yeah, well, Vaseline is shit. That don't really work. They have a million different oils.
Stop.
Grow the hell up.
Oh man, this is gonna turn into an anal use commercial, ain't it? All right, let's stop. Let's move on to back to what we were talking about. I'm blushing.
About anal? What?
Okay, I'm hoping to be signing a short-term lease on the 23rd, 6 to 9 months, and hopefully they will open up lease purchase by that time. By that time. Now, I don't know how long you've been with Prime, but remember that lease purchase starts with like a $15,000 down payment, and it goes down every year from there, all the way down to $8,000. So if you're new and you want to just jump into a lease purchase, remember you got a big ass down payment to come up with. But yeah, there's a lot of short-term leases. When I looked a month ago, because a lot of trucks with a lot of miles on them that they only can run for a while. Life happens by the mile. There's a company at Prime that only there's a company at Prime's that only there's a company at Prime that only hauls Prime freight. Oh, hauls. Okay, there's a company at Prime that only hauls Prime freight, and they're still ordering new trucks for drivers as lease purchase. Same deal. Prime uses a half out. Okay, here's why. Prime has 8,000 students coming in a week that need trucks upgrading. Wilson doesn't, and then BLC definitely doesn't, because BLC I don't even train, and if they do, they just started, and it's probably not a lot of people. But that has a lot to do with is how big Prime is compared to those other companies. Now, if you're talking about RST, again, what do they have? 50 trucks, something like that. So yeah, that's the reason with that is these companies just, they're not as big. They don't need as many trucks as Prime does. You guys got to remember, I think Prime takes in 75, 100 students a week here at Springfield, and another 20, 25, whatever it is at Salt Lake, and then over in Pittston. So they need trucks, because they turn their trucks over so much. It's because people, they have all these trucks. Yeah, but every time a new truck comes in, there's probably 2 or 3 getting retired. So that's kind of why that's happening. Because okay, the jar of Vaseline thing ain't got no gas in it, ain't got no okay. This one's best. What's up? Jeremy's back. Yeah, back to David H. Live at night. Yeah, I remember those good old late nights. Boy, they always went sideways. I did. I used to back then. I used to say Prime Ink Driver, and then the thing, and they would go so sideways. I'd have to take Prime Ink Driver out of there because I didn't want, it was like, no, Prime don't want to be involved with that talk. That's why I'm. 10 count says Melissa. They have a million different oils. No. How much experience is okay. Next. Damn you, Jerry. You pervs.
Yeah, don't get me started.
Trucker Jukebox says 59 trucks. That he's probably talking about RST because that's where he's out of, his RST. If you guys don't know, you see an RST truck pull through every once in a while, and they are pulling prime freight. But I believe they also pull Wilson freight. Or they did. Now I think Ashley Furniture bought that division on Wilson. So do you guys still pull? You guys pull Ashley Furniture now?
Ashley Furniture? Oh.
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. Is Ashley Furniture bought the Western division of Wilson. I could be wrong, Lucas. You just yes, no, maybe.
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes.
No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, man. Hey guys, you want to get gastric sleeve and take all these pills?
Those aren't just your pills.
I know. Well, yeah. For your so I take what, 5 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 7 of them after this week.
10 count. I'm still laughing at the old bits with the lotion jokes.
Yeah. I still use lotion, so on my hands and on my legs.
And in between.
No. Ashley, okay. Yeah, so they took over Ashley Furniture.
That's trippy. I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, they did a while ago. When you're trapped in a truck with a teammate, don't forget to have your tire thumper at the ready just in case your co-driver flips out.
What?
There's been several, to knock him the hell out. There's been several times, Joe, that I've almost turned on the screaming meanie and threw it back there like you used to do, and then got out of the truck to wake her up.
It wouldn't work for me.
Yeah.
I just throw it back at you.
I would come back
Take
in and it
this.
would be on the floor in the front seat because she don't know how to turn it off. Whenever I forget to shut it off, and because I set it for like a half hour later and my phone goes off when we're both sleeping.
And for like 30 times.
And yeah, I know my phone's set 10, 11. Yeah,
I know, a million times that
I know.
stupid
I have to have at least 4 or 5 alarms. I'm just paranoid that way. It's not that I don't wake up to the first one. I'm just paranoid that way.
Paranoia will get you in trouble.
So sometimes I forget to turn that thing off, which I try to leave it next to my phone so I remember, and it will go, I'm start driving down the road and it goes off and God damn it, how do you turn this thing off? She has to hand it to me.
Throwing it in the front of the truck.
Yeah.
You gotta do something with it.
Like a damn grenade.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we did get on our truck. I don't think I've seen a Freightliner here with it. We got not only the 2 under bunk doors, passenger and driver side, or passenger and driver side, but on the driver's side, we also got the big escape door that has the window in it, like the Peterbilt. So we'll be able to open that up, throw each other out when we're mad.
Hey.
And there lies the problem. They do not train, and I want to still be a trainer, and I don't like change. I like staying with the same company. Yeah, see, that's a big problem I have, too, is Melissa knows it. I hate change.
I do, too. No.
So, a lot of times when I'm talking about moving on, I couldn't imagine me actually doing it. I mean, hell, I've had 3 jobs that were real jobs.
Yeah.
My whole life,
I like change, but not with jobs. I can move into different states, different cities. That don't bother me, but a job, that's your lifeline.
Yeah. Exactly. You don't know if it's because if it's worse, man. It's just
Yeah,
screwed.
no, I like crime. I keep telling you that. I like crime.
Yeah, Ashley Furniture. Okay. Yep. Oh, David, you blew right through my sage advice.
I don't know.
The tire thumper? I talked about that.
We don't thump tires.
No, we thump co-drivers. With a paid for truck is $2K a week net take home realistic? If so, stay at prime.
More than that. That's like nothing.
Yeah, I guess if you're solo.
But not least, yeah. It's like,
But yeah, running team like we are, that's
you make money.
yeah,
You make money.
yeah. I'm not going to go into the money division,
Yeah,
but
because
when I
it's
look at when I look at your
different for all
comment,
those
my eyes go.
No, because you can be a lease driver and not run as hard as you, and you're not going to make the money we make because you're like a slave driver.
What the hell? You know what? Put the wine down and hush. You just made no sense. Now I know why she's the peanut gallery back there.
No, because
he just made no
team
sense.
Driving, we make good money.
Yes, but what does a lease driver being a slave have to do with it?
You slave because you run hard. You run hard. Not everybody runs like you. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, shut
I
up.
get what you're saying is I slave drive you.
Yeah.
Okay, well the way it came out for me was if you're a solo lease driver, you're being slave driven or something like that.
No. Lease driver.
I was wondering, I'm like, the peanut gallery back here is getting weirder and weirder. And then I turn around and look and there's a freaking
I have to have my nightly.
And I can tell by her voice, it's like, wait, her voice is changing. God damn.
Is it getting more manly or what?
What was I saying? Oh, so anyways, yeah, see, here's the thing, 10 count. With a paid for truck is $2K a week net take home realistic if you stay at prime. Yes, absolutely. You're talking a solo lease guy, but it depends on how you run your truck. If you're gonna run and go home every 2 weeks, no. So that's why I don't like to get into money, because I'm like, hey, you know what, guys, I'm making $50,000 a week, and then you go, well, how come I can't make $50,000 a week? I don't know. What are you doing? Well, I stay out for 9 months at a time. Oh, well, I stay out for 2 weeks at a time. Well, there you go. That's why I don't stay out 9 months at a time. I'm exaggerating on everything because I don't want to get into numbers. So if you exaggerate everything, they can't go, well, you said. What's up, Capri? How you doing? Long time, long time. Okay, just their dry. Yes, right. No, yeah, they did the dry division they bought. They're still their reefer. They're still pulling prime trailers. The Screaming Meanie was the most fun I ever had.
No, that is not fun.
I laugh when you say that because I would imagine I could imagine me sleeping back in the sleeper, all relaxed and just like laid out, and all of a sudden. And you're like, what the frig? Because if that thing goes off and I'm awake, it scares the hell out of me. It's like jump out of my seat.
Yeah, forget drivers not sleeping. It's a Screaming Mimi that'll mess you up.
10 count says, life happens by the mile was the problem. The problem with the video, because you said you make 4,000 more than company.
4 times.
Oh, 4 times. 4 times. Okay, so company drivers are going to make probably, and I'm going to be someone that's not, running hard or what number, 800 to 1,000 take home. So that would mean that, you're making 4 times 4,000 take home as a solo lease or a trainer. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible, right? But yeah, I mean that I can see them saying that which I don't know why they would get on you, because if you go like when I was working for Prime, you had guys like Bags and Chad Rich out there saying, you bring in $5,000 a week as a lease trainer, and they didn't always specify. Most of the time, they didn't specify that was gross to the truck. No. That wasn't them. That wasn't. Who the hell was that? They were solo saying that because team they'd be bringing in more. Back then it was probably about 8,000. No, they were doing something that I could see that raised a brow, because I remember watching and going, well, how come I ain't doing that? And then I realized, And guys, it's not that people do things on purpose. You just forget things like that. Like, I brought in 10,000 this week, and you forget to allow, because you assume this guy probably knows what you mean because he's doing, but then you forget. No, they think that's what you took and put home in your took home and put in your pocket. That's why I always say try to elaborate on what you're talking about. But
You know what people don't think about with trucking? Trucking is work at your own pace. And that's where people get in trouble with not making enough, or they make a lot.
yeah, there you go. That's a good
you
assessment.
work at your own pace, which is hard and fast. Some people, want to, instead of 10 hours, I'm taking 15. Don't laugh at me. I'm right.
No, you are 100% right.
Yes. What are you laughing at me for?
The hard and fast comment was just
What?
nothing, man. You're making this a late night.
Well, I didn't say nothing.
Lucas says he can make 50K a week. Yeah, he does. Every time he goes to bed and dreams about it. Boom.
Wait, what? 50,000 a week?
Yeah.
Does he own the trucking company?
What's up, Bones? Brett Page says, I can save a good portion in the 6 to 9 months, and I have enough to cover a lease purchase now if need be. There you go. Right on. I would assume that things are going to be pretty much back to the lease purchase deal by then. I can't see them holding it off for long, especially when they got people quitting, especially if they're, experienced drivers. Why would you want to lose experienced drivers that are here for the long haul?
Yep.
Land Shark Transport is coming to Prime in May. Well, welcome aboard. Hopefully we can meet up and say howdy.
Ooh, Land Shark?
Land Shark, yeah.
Land Shark. Did you get that from SNL?
Yeah, did you get that from Saturday Night Live?
Telegram.
What's your Facebook page? Can't find it. It's David H. and David H. Melissa H.
It's long.
Yeah, I know. I keep telling her I want to change it. She should have just made it David H.
Hey, I'm part of the crew.
Yeah, I know, but goddamn, how long do you want the thing to be? It's David H. and Melissa H. husband and wife trucking across America. If somebody gave me that to go look up, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't type it. No, I wouldn't. It's too much to type. Previous experience, just not recent, looking for a trainer. Okay. Right on. Ben says I average 4,500 doing TNT training, so add 900 is what I would assume you and Melissa make if you run hard. You know what they say about assume?
Yep.
Take home, of course. Hell, with fuel prices the way they are, I wonder how that's going to hit everyone's bottom line. Hopefully the fuel surcharges went up enough to counteract it. But I'm sure if the fuel surcharge went up, you're going to have these everyone saying, oh, rate's gone up. Because there's a lot of people who don't, when they look at their rate, they don't realize that the fuel surcharge, just because this is what happened when the fuel surcharge went up a few months ago. I started hearing people, oh, rates are up. Like, no, they're not. Fuel surcharge is up. So yeah, you might have been getting paid $1,200 for that same load, last week, and now it's $1,500. But go back and look at what you got paid line haul for that load last week, and how much fuel you're going to spend versus how much fuel surcharge you get. Because the fuel surcharge, it never covers your. I don't know if you guys realize it, but it doesn't cover your 100% fuel cost. Brett, the same here. Prime is my third real job. The last one I was at over 20 years. I owned a business for almost 20 years, and then I worked for that for like 12. And yeah. Christopher says, I'm trying to come to Prime this year, brother. Right on. Well, hopefully you get here. Let us know when you're here. We'll, if we're around, we'll stop in and say, hey. By then, guys, by then, you guys coming in later, I'll be able to sit down and have some dinner or lunch with you guys. But right now, I'm like, no, I can't sit down with anybody and eat because I just sit there and stare at you like a starving puppy.
Or like some psychopath.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stare at them like a psychopath whether I'm eating or not. Bone says before taxes, fuel in my truck goes round and round. Fuel in my truck is 8.25.
They go round and round.
Going to Walmart, Dave, you need anything? No, we walked to Walmart today.
Yep.
Picked up some goodies. You know, you want to see what my life consists of?
Tuna.
This can of tuna, I can barely eat. And hold on, I get 1 pack of fat-free mayo to mix with it, so it's dry as hell. I actually put a little water in it. Plain. I drained the water that's in it and put a little water in it because. What are you laughing at back there, woman? The frig are you doing?
Nothing. Just listening.
I hear her laughing back there. That scares me. She's nuts.
I'm not nuts. You're
She's
nuts.
nuts. But anyways, guys, that was my story. I'm sticking to it, and I'm going to let you guys go. I guess it's time to watch some TV, and
Yes, it is.
I didn't get to do a reaction video today. What happened to the day? I guess I'll do. Oh, my computer's been updating all damn day.
Sunday,
Okay.
Monday.
All right, guys. So, hey, like, comment, subscribe,
Ring the bell.
and do me a favor. Hit that like button on your way out. There's 32 people, 14 likes. Come on now. I need it. I need the algorithm to go up so the page gets shared more. So it will, I mean, when you see your things go up, it makes you want to do these videos more.